This is the NBC4 Sports Desk with Olivia Garvey.
All right, all eyes were on the Chicago Cubs and Milwaukee Brewers tonight in a decisive Game 5 in the divisional round to see who would move on to the NLCS to take on our boys in blue. All right, starting in the fourth, we're all tied up at 1. Brewers first baseman Andrew Vaughn blasts this one into the stands in left. Brewers go up 2-1. Let's jump to the 7th here. Brewers second baseman Bryce Turang adds some insurance, a homer to increase Milwaukee's lead 3-1. And that's all she wrote, folks. Brewers are moving on. So it'll be Milwaukee taking on the defending World Series champs, the Dodgers, in the NLCS. So games 1 and 2 will be in Milwaukee starting on Monday and Tuesday. The Dodgers will be back home for games 3 and 4 on Thursday and Friday. And if necessary, host game 5 next Saturday. And of course, if this thing goes the distance, games 6 and 7 will be back in Milwaukee. All right, let's talk some college football. The Trojans back on the field after having a bye week, looking to bounce back after losing to Illinois in a close one tonight, hosting Michigan at the Coliseum. It looked incredible there. Let's go to the 2nd here. Tied at 7, Jaden Mayava finds his guy, Makai Lemon, who makes a spectacular catch for the score. It's just not that surprising anymore when he does that. Jonathan's happy. 14-7 at the half. And have yourself a day, King Miller, finding the end zone on this 15-yard scamper. The Calabasas High School native would go on to finish the game with 158 yards, but Michigan wouldn't go down easy. True freshman Bryce Underwood finds Andrew Marsh, who takes it 69 yards to the house, blowing past the Trojans defense, 24-13 there. But Miller wasn't the only running back to make an impact today. Brian Jackson taking it from 29 yards out, putting out any hope for the Wolverines to come back, 31-13, and that's the final there. Here's head coach Lincoln Riley on the Trojans' big day on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I think it says we're a tough-ass physical program. That's what it says. And, yeah, I mean, to play, that defense, that defensive line, a lot of really good players up there. Have the performance that they did, minus 3 starters. I don't think many offensive lines in the country would have been able to do that minus 3 starters. So,
yeah, what a game. All right. And there's another big game next Saturday. The Trojans will take on rivals Notre Dame right here on NBC4. We got it. Kickoff is set for 4:30. And then, of course, tune in to Saturday Night Lights. All right, September was a horrible month for the Bruins. Awful. But since entering October, UCLA has turned things around. Last week, upsetting Penn State. Today, continuing to shock everyone in a big win against the Spartans. Whatever they're doing is working, and it starts with that guy right there. Jerry Neuheisel took over as offensive play caller. Nico Yamaleava, he's been absolutely explosive since then. In the second, UCLA up 17-7. Nico finding his guy, who makes a 12-yard TD catch. The Bruins running away with this game 24-7. In the third, Nico dumps it off to Jalen Berger, who also had an incredible game. He gets into the end zone. 38-7 there. The Bruins win their second straight game, 38-13 the final.
This was the NBC4 Sports Desk with Olivia Garvey.